Guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all around the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. We are going to be giving you the picks and predictions for November 12th soccer matches of the day. We've got a whole bunch of good stuff lined up. We've got some friendlies. We've got African qualifiers. We've got Euro 2021 qualifiers. We've got also a World Cup qualifier. I'm telling you, pour a little bit of salt and pepper on that stuff, and you've got a delicious, delicious plate right in front of you today. Well, of soccer matches, anyways. If you're new here, before I get to the picks and predictions, do subscribe to the channel. I provide you content each and every day, free of charge, I may add. No handicapping, pay-per-play touting here. Just straight out picks for all my homies out there. All I ask is that you do subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon, and also do give a thumbs up to the video. It does help with the, that YouTube algorithm thing, as they say. But maybe I should just stop yip-yapping and self-promoting my channel. Just to say welcome and enjoy the content, and I would appreciate it. Once again, if you do subscribe, just join the family, all right? The Mavakaga family. For now, let's go on with the picks. Here we go. Algeria have been impressive in the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers, with the team rolling over Zambia 5-0 in their opener, while beating Botswana 1-0 thanks to Belali's goal. The Desert Warriors aim to keep their 100% record in Group H intact, and they are likely to go all guns blazing at Zimbabwe. As always, a man to keep an eye on in the home team will be Man City ace Riyad Mahrez, who is likely to prove a handful for the opposition defenders. The likes of Youssef Attal and Jamil Benlamri have been recalled, while Nîmes summer signing Karim Aribi has received his first call-up. The visitors are eager to retain their spot in top two. Despite their fine displays in Group H, home win should be considered, as Algeria are one of the teams to beat in Africa. Only problem is way too much juice on Algeria to win. I would, if I were you and you really wanted to play this, I'd go with Algeria -1.5. But again, it would still be too much juice. I say there's better games to go with on this day. I would skip this one entirely. But again, the choice is yours. For me, this is a pass. Too tough, too much juice, not worth it. Cameroon will be aiming to build on a hard-fought 1-0 win over Rwanda when they take on Mozambique at Stade de la Réunification on Thursday. The indomitable Lions aim to move one step closer to securing their place at the Africa Cup of Nations finals, and we are positive that they will go all guns blazing at Mozambique. Porto attacker Abu Bakar is widely expected to lead the line for the hosts, but the opposition defender should have lane winger Toko Ekambi at bay as well. Osmambas, on the other hand, kicked off their Afcon qualifying campaign with a 2-0 win over Rwanda, with the team sharing the spoils with Cape Verde in their second group game. Mozambique aimed to retain top position in the standings, but spoiling Cameroon's party in Douala is easier said than done. I see Cameroon squeaking out a 1-0 victory, so you can go either Cameroon to win or under 2.5. Hopefully, the winnings will be yours. Cameroon to eke out a victory and under 2.5. Take your pick. Stade de Franceville will host Thursday's Afcon qualifier between Gabon and Gambia. Gabon played out a draw with DR Congo in their opener, with the team beating Angola 2-1 in their second group match. Les Panthers aim to overtake Gambia in top position, but this match will be anything but a walk in the park for the hosts. As always, a man to keep an eye on in the home team will be Arsenal star Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Gambia aim to retain first position in Group D, and they are likely to adopt a cautious approach in Thursday's qualifier. The Scorpions look solid at the back in a 1-0 win over Congo in October friendly, meaning that a low-scoring affair is on the cards in Franceville. This will be the first meeting between Gabon and Gambia since 2011, when the Scorpions defeated Les Panthers 1-0 in a friendly game. This one has all the writings of an under. We're going to go Gabon, Gambia, under 2.5 goals. Let's go get another pick. Following back-to-back wins over South Africa and Sao Tome and Principe, Ghana will be looking to keep their 100% record intact in Group C when they take on Sudan on Thursday. The Black Stars aim to get their job done in the Afcon qualifiers as soon as possible, and we are positive that they will adopt an attack-minded approach against Sudan. The likes of Mubarak Wakaso, Harrison Aful, and Baba Rahman have been recalled, with Jamie Luwing of Gruther Foyth receiving his first call-up. As always, all eyes will be on the AU brothers, with Ghana taking on Sudan and Cape Coast. The visitors were anything but impressive in October friendlies, and seeing that the Black Stars rolled over Qatar 5-1 in their last warm-up game, home win should definitely be considered. Ghana are eyeing their fourth consecutive win over Sudan in all competitions. This one, we are going to go Ghana minus 1.5 over Sudan. If you feel risky enough, go Ghana minus 2 on the Asian handicap. But we're going to go with Ghana minus 1.5 over Sudan. Ivory Coast and Madagascar go head-to-head in the Afcon Qualifiers Group K in what is expected to be one of the most exciting games of Thursday's program. The Elephants aim to bounce back from a shocking loss to Ethiopia, and we are positive that they will leave their hearts on the field against Madagascar. A man to keep an eye on in the home team will be Crystal Palace attacker Wilfried Zaha, who had been scoring goals for fun in the Premier League this season. Goalkeepers Tape and Karim are the only home-based players in the Ivory Coast squad. Madagascar, on the other hand, aim to keep their 100% record in Group K intact, but the Elephants are likely to pose a much bigger threat for the Barea than their previous rivals. In their last meeting in a competitive match, Ivory Coast crushed Madagascar 3-0, and we predict that the history is going to repeat itself. Ivory Coast defenders have Paris folk midfielder Lalena Nomenjahanahari at bay. Let's go with this one. Let's just go over Ivory Coast and Madagascar over 2.5. Unless you want to be risky and maybe go with Ivory Coast minus 2, I don't know. I'm just seeing the Penguins of Madagascar scoring a goal and pushing this one over. I'm going to go over 2.5. All eyes on Wembley Stadium when England and the Republic of Ireland face off against each other in a friendly Thursday evening. The Three Lions suffered a shocking 1-0 loss to Denmark in the Nations League last month, meaning that they are eager to return to winning ways. Liverpool fullback Trent Alexander-Arnold suffered an injury in a 1-1 draw with Man City at the weekend, and as a result he is going to miss the Ireland friendly. Danny Ings and Calvin Phillips are injured as well, while Phil Foden returns to the squad. As always, a man to watch in the home team will be Tottenham ace Harry Kane. The boys in green, on the other hand, aim to make amends for a 1-0 loss to Finland. David McGoldrick announced his retirement from international football, with Luton Town attacker James Collins stepping up. Anyhow, regardless of which players will be deployed in Wednesday's friendly, home win should be considered, as England are eager to bounce back from their loss to Denmark. But even on that effect, I'm not going to play this one. I don't see any value in any pick in this game. There's many other games that are on tap this day. This one, I'm going to pass. But whatever you decide, good luck, and may the winnings be yours. Georgia play host to North Macedonia at Boris Piatshevsky Dinamo Arena in the Euro 2021 playoffs final. The Georgians set up a meeting with the Macedonians by beating Belarus, thanks to Okrishvili's goal, but they will have a much bigger fish to fry in Thursday's clash. When the two teams met in the Nations League last month, they played out a 1-1 draw, but it has to be noted that North Macedonia goalkeeper Stol Dimitrievski was sent off after 67 minutes. The visitors did well to beat Kosovo at home in the playoff semis, but defeating Georgia on the road is easier said than done. A close encounter is on the horizon in Tbilisi, and we believe that punters can find value in betting on the draw. Ademi is out of contention for the visitors. The two sides shared the spoils in each of the previous two meetings on the international stage. As I said, last month they played 1-1. See no reason why they can't both score a goal in this one as well. Let's go. Both teams to score, yes, between Georgia and North Macedonia. All eyes will be on Puskás when Hungary and Iceland face off against each other in the Euro 2021 playoffs final. Hungary have been impressive at the back of late, with the team keeping a clean sheet in each of their previous 2 group games in the Nations League, and they are likely to rely on their rock-solid defense in the decider. Experienced attacker Nemanja Nikolic is widely expected to lead the line for the hosts. The Icelanders, on the other hand, head into the playoffs final following back-to-back defeats to Denmark and Belgium. Iceland are not regarded as good travelers, but seeing that they are likely to adopt a defense-minus approach in Thursday's clash, I'm very tempted to put the money on under 2.5 goals. As always, a man to keep an eye on in the away team will be Premier League ace Gylfi Sigurdsson, who has netted 24 goals in 76 appearances for the national team to date. We are going Hungary, Iceland, under 2.5 goals in this match. Moldova and Russia square off against each other for the first time since October 2015, when they met in the Euro 2016 qualifiers. Back then, Russia defeated Moldova 2-1, and Stanislav Cherchesov's men are seen as favorites to win Thursday's friendly as well. Artem Zubia has been left out of the squad, and in his absence, a man to keep an eye on in the away team will be Valencia winger Denis Cheryshev. Moldova have been struggling in the UEFA Nations League this term, with the team collecting only 1 point in the process. David faces Goliath at Stadio Nou Zimbru, and anything but a routine away win would be a major surprise. It has to be noted that the hosts failed to find the net in the previous 4 games in all competitions. The game will be played behind closed doors due to the fears of coronavirus spread. Let's go with this one. You can go with two options, either Russia minus 1.5 or both teams to score no. Your pick. All right, I like both. Russia minus 1.5 or and both teams to score no. Make your pick. Both really, really good ones. Good luck. All eyes will be on Windsor Park when Northern Ireland and Slovakia square off against each other in Euro 2021 playoffs final. Northern Ireland did well to shock Bosnia and Herzegovina in the semis, and no doubt they are high on confidence ahead of the decider. Leicester City defender Johnny Evans should start after overcoming his injury, while Motherwell goalkeeper Trevor Carson is out of contention through injury. Both Joel Cooper and Jordan Jones have been left out of the squad, with Galbraith and Kennedy stepping up. The Slovaks, on the other hand, defeated Ireland on penalties in the playoff semis, and seeing that they are likely to adopt a defense-minded approach in the decider, a low-scoring affair is on the cards. As always, a man to keep an eye on in the away team will be former Napoli midfielder Marek Hamšík, who has netted 26 goals in 123 appearances for the Slovakian national team. This one has under written all over it. We're going to go under 2.5 goals, as I can see an absolute bore fest. I'm so tempted to go under 1.5, but let's just play it safe. No need to take such a risk. Under 2.5 goals is the play on this match. A place at the Euro 21 finals will be at stake when Serbia and Scotland go head-to-head at Stadion Rajko Micic on Thursday evening. The Eagles produced a brilliant display in the playoff semis, with the team being led by Alan Norway in Oslo. Ljubiša Tombakovic has left Nikola Maksimovic and Adam Lajic out of the squad, while Bundesliga ace Filip Kostic has overcome his injury. Filip Juricic is rated doubtful for the Scotland game, as he was tested positive for coronavirus. The Scots, on the other hand, welcome both Lee Griffiths and Grant Hanley back to the squad for the decider. Anyhow, home win should be considered, as Scotland are not regarded as good travelers. Fulham attacker Aleksandar Mitrovic is widely expected to lead the line for the hosts. In their last meeting in Belgrade, back in 2013, Serbia defeated Scotland 2-0. I'm predicting a similar result. I'm going Serbia to win against Scotland. Liberty Stadium will host Thursday's friendly between Wales and the United States. The Dragons did well to beat Bulgaria 1-0 in their last Nations League game without Gareth Bale in the starting 11. Tottenham ace returns to contention for November fixtures, and no doubt, he will be the man to watch in the home team. Juve midfielder Aaron Ramsey, on the other hand, is sidelined with a thigh injury. The Yankees, on the other hand, are eyeing their fourth consecutive win in all competitions, but it has to be noted that they have not been in action since February 2020. A lively contest is on the cards in South Wales, and I believe that punters can find value in betting on both teams to score. A man to keep an eye on in the away team will be Borussia Dortmund forward Gio Reyna, but fit again Chelsea winger Christian Pulisic should pose a big threat for the opposition defenders as well. This one of the best plays of the day, I think, anyways. Wales, United States, both teams to score, yes. Good luck. Let's go to the next one. And do leave a thumbs up if you like this kind of content, producing it daily. Let's go on. Estadio Hernando Siles will host Thursday's FIFA World Cup qualifier between Bolivia and Ecuador. La Verde kicked off their qualifying campaign with a 5-0 loss at Brazil, with the team losing to Argentina at home in their second group game. The Bolivians are eager to grab something from the Ecuador clash, and seeing that they are tough to beat at an altitude of 3,673 meters above sea level, the hosts are definitely capable of matching the tricolor. Ecuador, on the other hand, quickly bounced back from a 1-0 loss to Argentina, with the team beating Uruguay 4-2 in their second group match. Estrada Martinez, who scored a brace in the triumph over Le Celeste, should keep his place up front, alongside Ener Valencia, who returns to contention. Anyhow, share of spoils is on the cards as Bolivia are a real force to be reckoned with at home. Bolivia is a huge price to win at home. I believe there was something around plus 300 to win this match, and that's the one I'm going to go with. As a long shot of the day, let's go Bolivia over Ecuador. Not just because of the price, but I have a beef with Ecuador and somebody from there. But that's a story for another day. He knows who he is. No names will be mentioned. I just want to say, let's go Bolivia for 2 reasons. And those are the 2. Plus 300 and a D-bag. Anyways. Alright, so there you have it, ladies and gents, boys and girls. A whole bunch of picks for today. We got a whole smorgasbord of events happening. We got, the PGA Masters happening today. We also have one college game, football, NFL game, and of course soccer, which is just every single day. So many matches. We covered them today here. Hopefully you found a good one that you guys like. Maybe 2 or 3. Who knows? But the one I'm going to go with as my main one, the 2 best bets I have, I'm going to go with Wales and the States, both teams to score. But my absolute favorite, as far as a long shot goes, at plus 300, is, like I said, Bolivia to beat Ecuador for a couple of reasons. Again, I'm not going to get into it too much, but I like the value on Bolivia. And the second one, I can't stand Ecuador for this one particular person. He knows who he is. No names will be mentioned. But he's probably in a remote location. Not like you guys know what the heck I'm talking about. But don't worry about it. It's an inside thing. You just guys got to focus about the picks. And may the winners be yours. As always, Mavaka Guy here. Peace and love. Peace and love. Stay safe. Stay strong. Subscribe. Smash that thumbs up. I am done for now. Guys, make the money. Make the money and eat some honey. Mavakaga.